Well, hello, Hope Chapel. It's good to see you today. As you know, my name is Jake, and if we haven't had the privilege of meeting, I hope that we get to do so soon. Well, as a pastor here, I'm often invited into a lot of great conversations around the future of our church, and we've been talking a lot about that as we start out in 2022. And here we are today with Pastors Ken and Brooke, having a great conversation about what the next iteration looks like for Hope Chapel. And so Ken, Brooke, thanks for taking time out to be with me today. You know, friends, I got introduced to you and have heard a little bit of your story, but as we get to know you today, we'd love to hear a little bit about how you've come to pastor this great church here in the Kansas City area.
Well, you know, Brooke and I have been pastoring here for 11 years. We've been in ministry for, over 30 years, and that's taken us around the country, literally around the country in various ministry forms and fashions. With youth pastored, senior pastored, and so we came back here to Kansas City believing that God was really going to do something special and that God had called us missionally back to this very place to see what he was going to do as he revisited this area again. And so it's been an exciting 11 years, and we're looking forward to what's next.
So tell us a little bit about your family.
Well, we have 3 kids, and they're actually full grown now. Our youngest is in college, just a freshman in college, and serves on the worship team here. Our daughter and her husband are in ministry with us, Brianna and Austin. And our oldest, some of you may know him, he is on the worship collective at Hope Chapel, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, we like Brendan and Casey. They're pretty special. And in fact, when I think about it, that's how we got connected. We got connected because Brendan had joined staff and said, you should meet my parents who are leading a great church in Kansas City. And well, as pastors often do, we get together, we chat, and we dream together, especially during this pandemic season, about what the future of the church might look like. And so, as we started to talk, I think our conversation got pretty serious, and we started to think about being better together than apart, and maybe God may have something for us all together. So talk to me a little bit about what that journey was like for you from your seat.
Well, it's kind of been a really long journey. Even pre-pandemic, we were, as a church, exploring and praying about what our next steps were. And we actually were looking to possibly partner in our area because we felt like that would be a great way to strengthen our church and strengthen the community. And so we did kind of go through different opportunities and talk with people.
And as we did look around and find if there were other opportunities, of course, we met and we started talking about what it would look like to be better together. And it became apparent that God was directing us that way. So we started having really hard conversations, prayerful conversations with our leadership team, our board, our staff. And that moved us into having conversations with some of our key people, to the point where we literally were having just one-on-one conversations with just about everybody to help them see where God was directing us. And it was great to see how our church was so energized by an opportunity of doing something on a larger scale with people who were mission-minded and in that same ministry vein. And so that led us to a point of drawing our congregation to a vote to partner with you guys and partner with Hope Chapel. And that vote went very well. And so here we are today on the cusp of something great.
Yeah, we think so. Sarah and I have really grown to love you guys through the last few months and are excited about a future together. And so as those conversations developed on the Hope Chapel side, we too had to go through a process of prayer, discernment, talking with our governance board leaders, our other pastors, many of those in leadership. And we agree. We think we can be better together.
Absolutely.
And so as we imagine a future with Village West and Hope Chapel coming together, Tell me about some of your hopes and dreams for this next ministry season.
You know, we have a lot of hopes and dreams as we look forward. We want to be a multicultural, multi-generational church, an expression of faith here in this community. We've actually had one of our leaders that, as we were going through the process, really felt God speak to her in a visionary way about how this connection with Hope Chapel and all of the locations was going to put a surrounding, a circle of hope, if you will, around this city. And so we want to be something bigger than just a location, but to express the kingdom of God across the metro.
Yeah, and I really feel that we are a church that is going to be able to minister to families, not just on Sunday, but throughout the entire week through different ministries and opportunities. That it's going to be really exciting.
I'll tell you, we are excited about becoming family, becoming one church expressed in 4 locations. If you don't know where Village West Church is, it's in what we would call the Legends area of Kansas City, western Kansas City, Kansas. Think Piper and some of the communities, neighborhoods that are represented in this area of our city. And as you think about that, I want you to imagine the families that are represented here, the people that are in need of hope, the love of Jesus, and how there's a great church expression right here that's ready to receive them. As we become 4 locations, we recognize that God is bigger than any one of these things, and there's going to be people that are going to get connected that we just don't know exist, that maybe you do. I want you to start thinking about your friends, your family, your coworkers, those who already live, work, and play in the area. That they may not come to wherever it is that you worship on a Sunday morning, but they will come to this area because of proximity. We want you to get excited because this Easter of 2022, we have Hope Chapel Legends coming to you. And so we want you to get up. We want you to get excited. We want you to expect and pray and believe that this is going to be an incredible time. We're expectant for the kingdom of God to expand in this next season. Church, the best really is yet to come.